This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
It's like paradise on earth. There are many reasons why we van life. This is one of them.
It's so pretty, isn't it? That's like the perfect waterfall.
Jesus Christ, that is just brilliant. All of the locations are absolutely spectacular, every single one of them.
Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, a married couple who are attempting to live and travel full-time in our converted removals truck campervan in the UK. We are currently doing an almost full circular route of Britain, starting and ending in Kent. Last week we saw incredible castles and visited Beatrix Potter's house, then found new places to wild camp and ended the week at the Lake District's version of Stonehenge, where we partied all night for solstice. This week is Liam's birthday and we are going to celebrate in style by visiting more epic Lake District locations and find out why we ended up in a campsite for the first time this year. So please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and let's see what adventures we go on this week in Morgan, our removals van. Happy birthday to you.
It's my birthday. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What are you up to today?
Well, I'm gonna mope around in bed for the next sort of 15-20 minutes, and then I'm sure get out of this car park that we're sleeping in. Leave it with me. You've had your 10 seconds of camera in my face in the morning. If you want to know how much I love you all, count all the fish in the ocean and then multiply it by all the stars in the sky. Aww. That's the sweetest little card ever. Good morning from Keswick in the Lake District. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Today is promising to be one of the hottest days of the year for the Lake District, which we are up north still, quite far up north on the borders of Scotland obviously, and it can be not like this all the time. So yeah, we've woken up in a car park. This car park's been pretty good actually, because it's pretty much right in the town, and it's almost like they're encouraging motorhomes and campervanners. So it costs £11 for 24 hours, including overnight as well, which is pretty good. Right now we're going to go and take you into Keswick to show you a little way around it. It's my birthday today, so we're going to treat ourselves to a bit of this and a bit of that along the way. And as it's my birthday, we are going to attempt to go to a campsite, Morgan's very, very, very first campsite for the first time. So that's really interesting. We've not booked anything yet. I'm thinking right on the lake, or right on a lake somewhere. And yeah, the rest is history. Little fire would just be amazing. Let's go into Keswick.
Keswick is a picturesque little market town in the Lake District, surrounded by mountains. The town is full of cute cafes, shops and many outdoors action adventure shops, and a market running through the centre of town on market days. There is also a nice stone circle about a 10-minute drive away. We love the vibe here, especially the beautiful Derwent Lake just to the south of town, which is where we decided to go on the morning of Liam's birthday.
Seriously, if you can get to Keswick when the sun's out, it's like paradise on earth, honestly. It's got something about it. I think people here know it as well, because it's just stunning. It is. I'm going to keep on saying it throughout the whole day. It's stunning. There are many reasons why we van life. Many reasons. It's multifaceted. But this is one of them. We stayed last night 5 minutes away from this lake, and it's like it's $1 million real estate, and it cost us £11 and for the whole day and the night, and we get to wake up to this. It's unbelievable. There came a point a couple of days ago where I just got the Lake District. I just understood it. It's the first time proper that I've been here, and I just understood it. And I think, listen, that's it. It just gets under your skin, and it's going to be very, very hard to leave here. Very hard to leave here. That's probably the best that the lake's ever looked for us since we've been here. Right now, we're going to somewhere for, you know, what's the best birthday brunch you can possibly have? For me, it's got to be Indian food. So we're going to actually go, it's early in the morning still. We're actually going to go somewhere that's open and serving really good vegan Indian food. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
We headed off to a cafe in the town centre called Lake Road Brunch, offering a pretty good vegan menu. I opted for the shashuka with tofu and Liam got the masala dosa. Both were fantastic. Happy?
That is what breakfasts are all about. This is a dosa, which is the Indian lentil and rice pancake, stuffed full of wonderful vegetable curry. You get this some Indian gravy on the side as well, and some coconut chutney. It's just, those who know it's one of the best breakfast brunches going.
We ate up our food in this really nice cafe, feeling absolutely stuffed. We headed out to continue the birthday celebrations with something a bit different.
As many of you might have already known, I've been wanting to go to a pencil museum all of my life. And so on my birthday, Janine is treating me to go into a pencil museum. It literally is on my bucket list. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not fanatical about pencils. However, I'm now intrigued. This was going to be a bit of a joke, but I'm intrigued. So we're going to go in anyway and see what it's like. Oh, smell that.
Smells of freshly cut pencils.
Oh, I love the smell of freshly cut pencils in the morning. How could we come to Derwent and not go to the pencil museum? I would be kicking myself if I would have left without us going to it. 2 adult tickets, please. It's pencil mine.
I wasn't expecting the pencil museum to be like this. Oh my god. What is that?
It's a bit bloody horrific, isn't it?
I know.
Oh no, I can't go reading all of this.
No, I don't.
I'm not reading all this on my birthday. You had to go and ask him for a quiz, didn't you?
I want to get a prize. The pencil museum looked interesting if you're in a museum-y place in your head, but since it was Liam's birthday, we were looking for something a little more exhilarating, so we left to continue the day's celebrations. And with that in mind, we went for a slice of Victoria sponge in a cute cafe before heading back to the van.
Thanks for watching the video so far. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. They are also the guys that host our domain name, thosehappydays.co.uk, which is written in big letters on the side of our van. It was previously the removal company's van website on it, but now it says thosehappydays.co.uk. Not only are they hosting the domain, they are also the web builder behind it. The actual domain name. So Squarespace is a place where you can go and build your own website very, very, very easily. And it looks good as well. It's the easiest web development platform I've ever used. If I can do it, you can do it. It's really good if you want to set up your own business or you're a blogger, vlogger, whatever. So last week I showed you the video section on the website. I basically started putting up our YouTube videos up there, especially the ones from this year so far. And you can categorize it really easily as well. So by place or by things that might have gone wrong, even beach park ups. So I really, really like that. Recently, I've started adding a new section on there as well. Okay, so this section's brand new. It's our photography gear. So if you click on that on the website, it brings up all of the stuff that we use for photography, including drones and cameras and all the rest of it. And you can click on each of these images and go and purchase them from our Amazon shop. So it's just another really cool feature. But other reasons why we've chosen Squarespace for this are we're eventually going to be adding regular blogs to the site, as well as potentially products as well. There's also a dedicated members area, which we could end up using because it's a bit like a patron setup. We'll keep you updated with any new features as the weeks go on.
There is a link to Squarespace in the description of this video. We also have a discount code, THOSEHAPPYDAYS, to grab yourself 10% off. Now back to the video. And we're off. We are going to, we're actually hoping to get into a campsite today, and we've been recommended a really cool one that we're hoping to get into. Urban Van Life recommended it, and it just looks really good. So we're gonna head to a waterfall now, and after that we're gonna go and see if we can get in this campsite. But first, before any of that, we need to get some supplies, so we're going to the supermarket.
Okay, so we just got our supplies. We should be well stocked up now. Before we get to the campsite, we were going to go check out this waterfall that's been recommended on this beautiful hot day. Let's go to the waterfall.
We headed off into the countryside to a waterfall called Air Force.
I think this is where you used to be able to go down to the bottom and potentially go for a swim. There's these beautiful stone steps that go all the way to the pool at the bottom, but it's completely closed off now, and potentially because it's dangerous or whatever, which is a bit gutting because it's a very hot day, potentially the hottest day of the year up here. But let's go somewhere where we can go for it, get in the water, hey? Yeah, that's the aim now, but that's just so pretty.
So we're leaving now. We're going to head back to the van, which is a shame because it's so nice and cool in here under the trees and stuff, and it's really hot out there in the sun today. But it's going to be nice to get to that campsite.
The campsite is a first come first served, and they won't take bookings, which is why we're just making sure we get there not too late. And the reason why we're going to a campsite and we're not wild camping tonight, and do you know what, to be honest with you, this is going to be the first campsite the Morgans ever stayed in, and the first proper campsite in a year that we've stayed in, and what have you. So, you know, we wild camp every single night and we really enjoy that. But we're in the Lake District, we're going to be leaving the Lake District soon, and really would love one night just right on the lake. Being able to swim or paddle or whatever and be on the lake is going to be brilliant if we can get it. So we're going to leave now, keep the fingers crossed for us, because we really want to get on this campsite at Pooley Bridge on Ullswater.
We headed towards Ullswater Lake and made our way to Waterside campsite, remaining hopeful that we can bag a lakefront camping pitch.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give us the bad news first.
The bad news, there is no bad news. The only thing we've got to do is, I've managed to get a spot. Because we're completely off grid, we do not need electric hookup. We can go anywhere. We've just got to go and try and find a lake spot now. And that's it. Showers, paddleboards, fires. It's gonna be brilliant.
We made our way into the campsite, finding a spot by the lake. Wow, just check out this place. It's absolutely gorgeous. Managed to park up right on the lake. So there's like a beach and then the grass area, and we're right on top of that. I think Liam's gonna go out on the paddleboard, but I'm keeping my voice down because it's got such a chilled out vibe here that I don't want to disturb anyone. Everyone's just chilling, reading, having glasses of wine. So yeah, it's got that holiday feel to it already. So yeah, it's really nice. You want to get a paddleboard, don't you?
Really badly.
Should we go and check out? It was like £20 for an hour, £30 for 2 hours. But I think for the whole day it was like 90.
Yay! Oh, I love spending 90 quid hiring out an inflatable paddleboard. I'm going to really check that out. A couple of hours out and it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's expensive. I would never normally pay it, but I'd really fancy it.
Yeah, you should do. We headed out to check out these paddleboards. Liam was straight in and hired one out for 2 hours, costing £30. He did a quick lesson, then hit the lakes for his long-awaited maiden voyage on Lake Ullswater. Okay, cool. So Liam is looking like he's having a good time. He's right on the other side of the lake now, and he hasn't fallen in, which is a good sign. So I am going to empty our shopping. I'm going to have a quick tidy up, sort this place out because it gets messy so quickly. Like it can be clean and tidy and take like 10 minutes and just be a complete disaster. I don't know why, but I'm just going to sort it out. So we can have a really chilled afternoon once it's tidy. Okay, so the tidying's done. It doesn't look any tidier, but it is, I promise. It's just...
That's how Janine spends her holidays.
Tidy.
You beautiful thing.
How was your paddleboarding?
Yeah, it was a lot more fun after a beer, I tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit wobblier. No, I've got the knack of that now.
Yeah, you didn't fall in?
Didn't fall in at all, no.
I didn't see you fall in.
No.
As it's your birthday, I've actually started watering down the skewers for dinner later.
Cool.
But I was thinking maybe we could go up on the roof, have a drink, and give you your presents. What do you reckon?
I think that sounds like a pretty brilliant idea.
But something's different next to you. It's like my soul is set on fire. But oh, I'm starting to feel tired.
Be difficult without the ladder.
Yeah.
'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know I can't keep bottled up inside.
Is that nice?
Oh, it's been ages since I've had a beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
It's already gone to your head after a swig.
I was concentrating on the beer.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. I know what this is. This is Palo Santo, and this is what someone was burning up at the solstice, and it smelt incredible. It's basically wood that you set on fire, really resinous wood that you set on fire, and it comes from Peru. It comes from fallen branches in Peru, from ancient trees, and you burn it, and it has lots of spiritual stuff attached to it, so it's supposed to draw in good luck and good fortune, and also mosquitoes and flies hate it. So thank you.
So it clearly wasn't a surprise then.
No. I knew about this one. You got me this wonderful organic cotton t-shirt.
I absolutely love that.
That is really nice, isn't it? And I've not looked at this yet properly.
Feel it.
It's just a really cool, fun t-shirt.
It's nice, yeah.
This is a fire-on knife. So I've got a new camping knife, which is amazing, and for all sorts of uses, for being outdoors and what have you. I do like a knife, I've got to admit. This one is made out of recycled plastic, and it's absolutely beautiful. Cool bit, it's got a flint in the top, so you can start fires with it.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's called a fire knife, so you can actually start fires with it, which is really, really cool. Not that I'm a pyromaniac or I intend to start many fires, but I do like making a fire as well. Invigorating hair and body wash from Neil's Yard. New boxer shorts. Yay!
They're nice from Fat Face.
You gotta get. I know. By the way, this is for my mum. Yeah, she still gets me underwear.
Liam continued opening his presents and we both chilled in the sun on the roof deck. When we went back down, we had a slight problem. We've literally got flies everywhere and we can't get rid of them because they're already in, so we want to keep the door open to get rid of them, and then when they're gone, shut the door. So we're trying to smoke them out with incense and stuff, but they're just not leaving. It's really, really frustrating. It's so horrible. Ugh. I really don't like these flies. Literally loads of them. Should we do it now?
We are absolutely full of flies in the van right now. The fan doesn't smell. It's just full of those black flies, you know, the ones that you really don't want in your home. So anyway, we're going to test out the Salapantos, which is the wood that I got, the resinous wood that I got, which is like, you know, one of the nicest smelling incenses from ancient wood from Peru, and we're just going to give it a go and see if it gets rid of them. Oh, I do not like that at all.
What an absolute nightmare. They loads of them went into the front, so when we thought that we got rid of them all, we closed all the doors and suddenly they flew in from the front cab. With most of the flies gone, we set up our new camping chairs and fire pit in preparation for a beautiful evening, cooking food, drinking wine and enjoying this glorious, perfect summer's evening by the lake. It's starting to rain. We were just about to set the fire and yeah, it's just about to chuck it down, I reckon. It's raining.
Like properly?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be right, let's get the fire going. Let's get the fire going quick. It's just a shower.
I think if we wait it out 10 minutes, it'll go.
Yeah, it's a really good idea, by the way.
What, getting under the tree?
Getting under the tree, yeah.
Well, our neighbours have now lent us a brolly, so we're going to go under the tree with the brolly and set this fire. We're not giving up on the fire, basically. We're going to do it, rain or shine.
As the wind blows through my window, I remember it all so well. Winter came so fast that year, and just outside a cheap motel, I saw you standing on the sidewalk as the cold wind started to sway.
Happy birthday to me. Had such a good day, but my God, have the heavens opened. It was supposed to be a day full of sunshine and dryness. The fire's now soggy. Janine's soggy and pissed off. And we're just gonna make the most of it anyway. It might pass, it might not. It's starting to come down quite a bit now, so I think we're gonna go indoors, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh well, it's all good. Let's go and have some fun indoors. Let's enjoy ourselves. We've got all of the food that we were going to have outside. We can have it indoors.
Good morning everyone. Today we have woken up literally on this beach, not literally, in Morgan by the beach. And yeah, what a nice park up. Can't believe that cost only £20 for that spot, which I think's really good. It's about £28 for a hookup, but that was fully booked, so we couldn't get into that. And that was the last spot, so it's like a free-for-all in this section. You pay your 20 quid and you can go anywhere, and everyone obviously takes the front row because everyone wants this, but there was one spot left and we managed to nip in, so we were really lucky about that. The rain came down last night. We had a bit of a party in the van. It was actually really good. I'm going to take you on a tour of this campsite because it's actually really pretty and interesting to know what you can get for 20 quid. So let's go. The £20 field we stayed on was huge, and it had some toilets, washing up facilities, recycling and drinking water. The showers were further on past the hookup area. They were nice and clean, but those hair dryers are an absolute nightmare for people with wavy hair. The hookup spots were prime real estate, and each little bay had a lovely picnic bench. The campsite has a small cafe serving snacks and some hot food including pizza. It also has a kids playground and a water sports hut where you can rent paddleboards.
Okay, so we are leaving this lovely campsite for now. It's a really good campsite. I am actually really looking forward to getting on the road again and actually wild camping. I prefer wild camping for sure. So we're going to leave. We need to top up on water because Janine used the last tiny little bit today for a shower in the van. Yeah, and then we're going to go down south, and I'm going to explain a little bit more about that in a second.
So off we went, leaving the campsite, topping up our water on the way and heading south.
Okay guys, well we are at the north of the Lake District. We've had an amazing time here, but unfortunately we're having to leave. In the Lake District you could spend just all summer here. We could spend all summer here. We've barely scratched the surface, and that excites me because it means we get to come back. There's so much more we've got to see of this place, but unfortunately we've got to go back down south to the Midlands, so quite a long journey because it's my granddad's funeral in a couple of days, so we're going to go back down there for that. We're going to wild camp tonight somewhere. Along the way there's 2 more film locations that we really want to go and check out, and this is turning to like the film locations channel. We don't mean it to be, but I don't think there'll ever be another opportunity to go and see these again, and it's on the way as well. So yeah, we'll go and show you what they are when we get there.
It was really sad to be saying goodbye to the Lake District after having such a fantastic time there, but we had to move on. We stopped for a coffee and some chocolate coated chickpeas before heading off into the Yorkshire Dales. We're literally 5 minutes into the Yorkshire Dales, and it actually just looks so much like the Yorkshire Dales. It just switched like that from being in the Lake District to being here. Just the scenery's completely changed.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh my god!
It's weird, isn't it? So where it is, sorry, I'm starstruck. So this is the location of one of the most famous scenes out of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and we're going to go and check it out now. Doesn't quite make sense to me at the moment. I'm hoping it will do in a second.
We went into the ticket office, then headed down to see where Kevin Costner stripped off all those years ago. Waterfall's just up there. My God.
That is stunning.
It's so pretty, isn't it? Even I'm excited. That is a gorgeous waterfall. That's like the perfect waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like to swim in. I'm gutted it's no entry. To swim in that little pool is so nice. Oh my God, I've just had my first drone crash. And it's crashed into the waterfall. And Liam's going to get it now.
Not a good sign.
Oh no.
Difficult in flip-flops.
Ow.
Okay, so moment of truth.
Come on.
Hey!
I didn't
Oh
raise
my
it.
God.
I'm really nervous now.
Just be really careful.
God, it's chucking it down. We left the waterfall and headed to our second location, which is a 20-minute drive away. However, it was chucking it down with rain and the location was closing soon, so we put our foot down and prayed that the rain would stop by the time we got there. Everything I do.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Jesus.
I do it for you.
I am so excited. The rain has just stopped as well, which means this is going to be brilliant. I am so excited.
Okay, we have pulled up in the Asgarth car park and it's completely stopped raining. We're not sure how long for, so we're in a rush. Also, it's apparently closing or something really soon, so we're trying to be really quick. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, so if you hadn't already guessed, this location is the place where Robin Hood meets Little John for the first time in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and they have a duel on top of this waterfalls. This is Asgarth Waterfalls, is it? Yeah. Asgarth Waterfalls. Yeah, so they have their first, that really famous stick fight on there where Robin Hood wins. Spoiler alert, sorry, but you know, it's from the 90s, so you should have watched it by now. Jesus Christ, that is just brilliant. It's really, really low on water. There's not been much rain apart from the rain we've had today. There's not been much rain, so apparently it's really, really low on water at the moment. But that is, and it is just as beautiful in real life as it is in the film.
It is. It looks like how it looks on the film, doesn't it?
Someone told me that it was some sort of trickery with cameras and stuff like that, but this is as it looks on the film, minus a little bit of less water.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Do you want to go on it, Liam? I think we could probably go on it. I'm gonna try.
I couldn't be taken, but then you took me. You gave me words to write. You went and changed my sound. Now you're the song I wanna sing. You're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that honey love is a ringing bell. saw the man inside the shell. So you're the song I wanna sing.
In my dreams alone have I imagined such a place. Yeah, well, imagine a way to cross it. Oh, it's so good. Honestly, that was probably the best location. The tree and this one. Oh, and the waterfall today. They are all epic, aren't they?
Yeah.
Actually, all of the locations, if you're not there for the film, if the film didn't exist, are absolutely spectacular. Every single one of them. And aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman, no Morgan Freeman. They're just epic. Just epic.
Okay, so we're heading back to the van. We were so lucky just then because it's just started to rain again. It gave us a break for that little waterfall stop, and then, I mean, it's just chucking it down again. So we're gonna hop back in the van and head south and try and find somewhere to park up for the evening. Oh, Liam, look at this.
Hi guys, come and say hello at the cafe. Get water if you need. Fellow friends, Kevin. Oh, that's really kind.
Should we say hi?
Let's go say. Yeah, we're gonna go and say hello now.
Come then. Oh, they're calling us in. Hello. Oh, how friendly is that? That's so sweet. We're going to go to the cafe just to say hi.
We love non-criminal offensive notes left on the vehicle.
Yeah.
We love them. Friendly ones.
We're fellow campers, so
Are you?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
As well. Lovely to meet
Janine.
you, Janine.
Hello, nice to meet you. We went into the cafe for a coffee and a chat with Cheryl and Kev, two lovely fellow campers and, from the sounds of it, worldwide travellers. Very interesting people. We could have talked all day, but we had to leave. They sent us off on our journey with two of the most delicious sorbets made by themselves and 2 pots of ice cream. Oh, how sweet were they?
You left with treats, Janine.
We've got sorbet and ice cream. They were such lovely people.
Very open-minded, very down-to-earth, very wonderful, beautiful people.
Yes. We hopped back in the van and finished our ice cream en route to our park up for the evening. Okay, so we're back in the van, and after eating ice cream and sorbet, we are now heading to our park up for the evening. And Liam has got a bit of a plan, so the fun isn't over yet. If this plan pulls off, it's going to be really cool. So we'll just see what happens. We made our way to a pub called the Falcon Inn. For those who know of the TV drama soap called Emmerdale, we are heading to the original Woolpack Inn to try our luck with a pub park up and dinner.
We called them up and said, can we park up overnight? And they said, oh, we don't actually have a car park, so no. And then I thought, maybe we can call in and have a meal still, because it'd be interesting to do. And Janine called them up and said, have you got any vegan options? Saying, no, don't do any vegan options. In this day and age, there's usually at least one option on every single menu in this country now. So, nowhere to park, no food. We're just going to go and have a look at it, and then we're gonna find somewhere else. Bit disappointing, but it's all good.
Okay, so I'm just going to get a quick shot of the outside before we head off, because, you know, no food, no park up. It's no good for us, really. But it's interesting to see the outside of what this place looks like, and it's actually really pretty. It's a shame that they can't offer anything for us, but here it is now. Wow, how cool is that? We continued our journey south. By coincidence, we were passing the second Emmerdale pub, so with a little determination and 2 hungry people, we prayed for vegan options and an overnight car park.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no.
That's why they weren't answering the phone. It's so funny though, isn't it? Not even a fan of Emmerdale.
It's the reason why you should always update your opening times if you own a pub, because people travel far.
We're super hungry and also tired, but Janine made the point of, let's just go for a curry. Let's just go for a curry.
And then decide where we're going to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
So we're separating the two, we're not merging them together. We're going to go for a curry, enjoy our food, and then we can, because we're wild camping, we can find the next perfect spot.
We're also, the place where I've seen that do vegan curries is in Bradford. I mean, if you're going to get a vegan curry, you go to Bradford. So that's where we're heading right now.
So off we went to Bradford for a curry. We went to a place called the Crafty Indian, which offered vegan thalis. Having only eaten sorbet, ice cream and chocolate chickpeas all day, we were hungry. We ordered a mountain of poppadoms and chutney, and for the mains a thali which had dal, rice, curry, bhajis, samosas, chutney and naan, and it was incredible. Definitely one of our better ideas. We headed off in the dark to a park up in Nottingham, where we were so tired, hit the sack immediately.
Good morning from Nottinghamshire. Yes, we hoofed it down here last night, very late on, and covered the majority of the journey back to my hometown, which is where the funeral's going to be. And yeah, that was a really good call. I had a really good night's sleep. We've woken up with a bit of a conundrum, a bit of a problem this morning that we need your help on. It has only just occurred to us that by the time the next chapter, after the funeral and everything like that, the next big chapter is going to be doing the Welsh coast. But what we realise is by the time we get to the bottom of the Welsh coast, so down to the Cardiff area and into Somerset, it's going to be, the kids are going to break up for their summer holidays. And that means that we'll be doing Devon and Cornwall during the kids' summer holidays, which from what we understand is a really, really bad idea, as it gets very, very, very busy, almost too busy. So we're starting to think that maybe from this point onwards, maybe we go and do Devon and Cornwall first and then do Wales. What do you think? If you think that's a good idea, please leave a comment. At the moment, that's what we're leaning towards. We've had a big conversation about it this morning. Anyway, let us know. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and we'll see where we are next time. Maybe in Devon and Cornwall, maybe in Wales. See you then.